Hey guys, Brent Besosa. In keeping with the post that was put up by Michelle Payne as far as sharing our experiences, as far as makes Facebook experiences and that sort of stuff, I thought that I would take some Sunday time, which typically I don't work at all, and post up on Facebook for the benefit of some people who um, might find it interesting. I'm not an expert by any means. And if there's one takeaway that I would give you as we go through this is, look, there's two approaches you can take. You can take an approach like Jonathan has taken, where you're going to pay somebody else to fish for you. You're going to pay the fisherman to catch your fish. And that's okay. You're just beholden to the fisherman whenever he wants to raise your prices up or doesn't want to give you any fish or wants to give the best fish away to somebody else. I found in my experience that the best way to handle it is learn how to become a really good fisherman, right? A little bit about my background. I got started in direct marketing and direct mail back in the late 1970s, early 1980s with infomercials. Worked with such outfits as Regal Group, was involved with the Flying Lure, um, Home Shopping Network, a lot of those. So um, I've always been involved in real estate one way or the other. Had my real estate license in another state, my builder's license. I've been involved in commercial building here. Decided I didn't wanted to do something different. Got into real estate about 4 years ago. Real quick, it became blazingly apparent to me that to be successful in real estate, you could be lacking on a few things, but if you couldn't generate leads, you're not anything. Back several years ago when a bunch of years ago, back when we were the holders of information and we could sit at a desk, we could do desk duty, and people would come in, um, because we were the controller of the information. Now it's the controller of the leads. That is the one that wins. So becoming really good at doing that, if my one takeaway for you guys would be to do that. So I'd start. I thought I'd share with a valuation ad. This is the one ad that I run off of, even though some people said they did a search and they couldn't find any ads that I did. This is one. And by the way, you can search. You're not going to find my ads. I don't want realtors to find my ads. I don't want realtors to. And I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about my local realtors to see what I'm doing. Right. The only thing that I use within Real Geeks, and I've been talking to the Real Geeks folks about this, is the valuation property. And if it was up to me, here's one of my ads, by the way, and I'll show you what else I end up doing. Actually, I'll bring the ad up here. Boom, to begin with. Okay, here's an ad that I run. Been talking to the Real Geeks people. I really wish they would get with the times as far as um, ads, right? So ads, what are we talking about? Valuation, of course, we're going to talk about here. There's also listings ads. There's also a home search ad where we have a bunch of homes, maybe 10 to 15, targeted market, targeted value as far as the home, the bedrooms, and those types of things, right? We're going to get in and then market those homes to people who have shown interest in buying that type of stuff, right? So that's another ad. There's a ton of different ads. This is one of them. What I end up doing is I end up going to the community. This is a community around us, and I take a picture of their sign going into their community. I take that picture. All I'm going to advertise is in their Facebook feed on their mobile phone. That's all I want. All right. I used to go in and buy the addresses and then load them up to Facebook, but now I have since learned how to. Um, this is the learning how to fish part, right? I've learned how to specifically target a neighborhood down to streets that I'm interested in targeting. The folks that are living here, right? Or are renting here. I'll get one or two people. That's all I'm going to get. There's like 600 people in this community. It's all I'm advertising to. So I reached 281, almost half of the 600. I only ran this ad for 3 or 4 days. I had 156 engagements, and I ended up getting, I think, like 20 or 30 leads. I was spending under $1 a lead for these leads. There's a guy by the name of Buddy Blake, and Jeff and those guys with Real Geeks 3 years ago did a Keeping It Real video with Buddy Blake. I'll put the link up underneath this so you can look at that video. Buddy goes into deeper what you need to do with leads. Leads are no good if you don't follow up on them, right? So here's the takeaway again. Here's the lead I run. Attention Riverstone homeowners, 10 homes sold in the Riverstone community in the last 90 days, with the highest being $377,000. Recent home sales in Riverstone affect the value of your home. Click below to instantly receive your home updated value, okay? And again, I don't give out, if I gave this address to realtors on here, everybody would go in and I'd be getting a ton of leads and I would be making follow-up calls to people on Real Geeks, Jonathan. Okay, so the reason why I don't like to post up a lot of my stuff is because people can't just look at it and take it apart. They got to try to dig into it and make you extra work. Not a lot of you guys, but some, right? So anyway, again, well, okay, how do you do this? Listen, this is my takeaway about becoming a fisherman, right? Learning how to fish and gather your own leads. You're going to pay somebody to do it for you. You're either going to pay a third party to generate the leads for you, and you're going to pay them forever, or you're going to learn how to do it. And I have found, listen, my first year in real estate, when I decided I was going to do Facebook stuff, I spent $10,000 on a coach that absolutely tears Facebook up and knows how to do it. And now I continue to spend $5,000 a year with him to teach me how to, I don't have to keep up on all the newest stuff on Facebook. He learns it, and then I end up spending a couple days on the phone with him throughout a month, 2 or 3, and then once a year I spend 4 days with him, okay? And my wife is with me too. We're a team, and actually it's 2 days with him. I got to pay extra if I want the other 2 days, and I can sit down and we can put together specific campaigns. So I'm going to be sitting down with him and putting together a campaign on first-time home buyers from the ad that we're going to do a seminar where I'm actually going to put butts in the seat and charge them to be there so it pays for my marketing, and then we'll be actually qualifying people right there. Anyway, here's the ad, right? You can see how this, somebody who lives in Riverstone is scrolling through their Facebook. Oh, there is my entryway. I want to see what my home's worth. Boom, they click on it. Once they click on it, they're going to get this out of Real Geeks, right? I would love to get Real Geeks to take this out. This is okay. I like that, right? I guess you're getting that whether you like it or not. But anyhow, they put their name and their address in. Once they do that, they're into my drip system. I'm following up with them on the phone. Buddy Blake, watch the video if you're going to do this, right? And learn how to follow up with them deeper and what's important about when you're looking for valuation, you're looking for listing leads. Anyway, so again, the big takeaway is trying to teach somebody about Facebook leads, and you're going to do it on a Facebook post, or you're going to see it's really good because you can pick people's minds and take ideas. But literally, I've spent the last 3 years, believe it or not, 3, okay, perfecting my craft as far as Facebook advertising is concerned. And by the way, I've just started into doing PPC. I'm not going to pay somebody how to do it. I'm going to learn how to do it myself. And there's guys out there, again, that will teach you how to do PPC. Actually, Buddy Blake mentions one of them in his video. So I would encourage you to get in there and dig into it, find the gold. And I hope this at least has given you a place to start, right? Hire a coach that's got some credentials and is good at Facebook marketing and knows what he's doing. I can generate as many leads as I want. 40 or 50 in a day, 100 in a day, you just scale up. Once you get the formula, you scale up, you scale down, you turn it off. What I found is with me and my wife, and we're getting ready to do things like branch out and start bringing in buyer's agents and more get out of the actual meeting with people and buying and selling and get into managing folks. So building a team, they call that, right? But anyhow, I hope you found that there's value in this, and I hope maybe others will do the same. Bless. God bless.